Now on WAND News.
Across the country, fire departments, ambulance services, and police departments are struggling to find and keep talent.
If people don't want to do this profession and it's not enticing, then what's going to happen when you call 911 and no one shows up?
One central Illinois city is hoping to buck the trend by overhauling its shift structure, giving its firefighters significantly more time off with their families. Tonight, WAND Investigates visits the Bloomington Fire Department to learn why they're one of the first in Illinois to take on the new model and how they hope it will pay off for the city. It's another busy day for Fire Station 1. Over the last 5 years, calls are up 30% for Bloomington firefighters.
We've increased I think it's about 2007, 2008, we were running about 8,000 calls a year. Now we're running over 14,000 calls.
Eric Call has been a Bloomington firefighter for 14 years now and serves as the local union president. He says the call volume can take a toll.
Unfortunately, with firefighters, what we do is we will push ourselves until we drop, and we don't necessarily take care of ourselves.
He says most of his guys crash after a 24-hour shift. And then many, like him, jump into dad mode.
For my children, that's all they've known. They've grown up, dad goes to work every third day.
But starting in January, his job will look a little different as the department shifts from 24 hours on, 48 hours off to 24 hours on, 72 hours off.
We never really get out of that fight or flight mentality because then that second day, it's I'm getting ready to go back to work. So now I'm going to have where I'm going to actually wake up at home 2 days without having to come into work.
Firefighters will still work about 46 hours a week, but leadership hopes the increased time off will lead to more healthy firefighters.
We start looking at the research behind shift work and especially the demands of the profession of firefighting. We're seeing a lot more instances of cardiovascular disease, stress-related disorders, and just the impacts of sleep disruption and lack of work-life balance.
Bloomington Fire Chief Corey Matheny says both he and city leaders were skeptical at first of the new 24/72 schedule.
Quite frankly, we're like, there's no way we can make that work.
But after some tweaking with the schedule, they realized it would work and even improve operations.
It should have the corresponding effect of reducing the impact of going on the stressful calls, the repetitive motion injuries, and really see a reduction in work injuries.
It's also expected to drastically reduce the department's overtime budget.
No one ever really talks about the day that you call and no one shows up. You only can push people so far. There's a lot of departments that are being forced to work 48/24s because they don't have the manpower.
The improved work-life balance is expected to be a major recruiting tool for the city.
I think we're starting the trend, and you can either be in front of the curve or be playing catch up with it. And I really commend the work that we were able to do collaboratively with the union, with city council and the city administration to really get this across the finish line. And it really supports the vision of the department just to be innovative. We're committed to continuous improvement and just kind of being a destination where people want to come and spend some time with us.
Now, Bloomington firefighters are not required to live in city limits, so the department can now recruit from nearby cities since employees would only have to commute 2 or 3 times a week. Charleston's firefighter union has also just approved a similar model and will change their schedule in 2026. WAND News is always looking for news stories. Do you have an idea or tip you think WAND Investigates should look into? Send us an email at the address on your screen, investigates@wandtv.com.